but I did not.
All right.
What?
What?
All
No,
of my students are
do
natives,
not
so
elaborate.
he was being an ass.
I said don't elaborate.
He deserved it.
All right. When we last left our heroes, you guys had made your way through the craftsman's district, finding a lot of death and destruction. Had contacted Eric Hammerhand, trying to figure out where he was. Went the wrong way, then had to go back. Along the way, you realized you were being followed, although they weren't revealing themselves completely, even when challenged. So you decided to become sneaky and sneak your way back over to the Burnt Forge, Eric's place of business. You managed to give the ones that were following you the slip for the most part, until you arrived at the forge and began shouting, giving away your position to
Hey,
anybody
you
in the vicinity.
guys.
You found out that there were some survivors in the basement. After a short conversation, the smell of smoke permeated the basement, and you realized that the forge was actually burning now, and were forced to flee through the sewers with the remainder of the craftsmen. You made your way over to the red light district, tried to talk your way in, but the guards were really not having it for the most part. You guys were trying to find an inn. They didn't really know of an inn nearby. You managed to locate one called the Puzzling Raccoon. You went over there, decided that you were going to pay for a month's worth of rooms for the surviving craftsman, and then realized that the owner offered to sell it to you. So you bought it, and have now own a inn in the Huntsman's territory. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off.
Did we? I know we left off right at the purchase. It was prior to the long rest, correct? Prior to taking a long rest?
I think we ended with the long rest.
With the long rest.
Yeah, I believe we bought it. We talked to them about fixing it up, and then we had like a long rest. And you were like, "Hey, I own this place. Make it look nice. You guys can stay here for however long you like." Was I believe the short and curlies about it.
Alright, so let me do the long rest stuff.
So that you can do some more sending today?
Yeah.
The mystical telephone man?
Who needs cell phones when you have Arendia?
If it makes you feel any better, I do not have that spell.
Makes me feel worse.
I need to give Arendia like a staff of sending that has like 5 charges per day or something. So he can stop wasting
all my third level
Look,
spell slots, and sometimes fourth, and sometimes fifth.
He needs a ring of spell storing so he can just store a shit ton of charges of sending in it.
You know, if you give him the staff, he's just going to abuse it.
I mean, he already abuses the sending spell pretty hard.
Well, I suppose that I would sleep and then head back to the lobby/bar area in the morning to reconvene.
Okay.
I don't know what everybody else would do.
think I had settled down for a rest.
Yeah, I would have slept somewhere, giving the comfortable options to the dwarves and his friends as a priority.
Lazarus would have picked the most awkward spot to sit there and stare at people for 4 hours.
Like me at a party, jeez.
It's getting too real.
It is. That's so funny. I don't. Sorry.
Good morning. That's our plans for today.
I think we should try to find a lead on the Dark Wizard. We don't have, but if he's already done with the crafting district, I don't think there's much stopping him from pursuing the others.
That is true, although interestingly, he did seem to do all of this while we were out of the city. He made all of his moves while we were away. Well, at least these big moves. I don't know if that means anything, but I find it interesting. I know we were gone for quite some time, so it gave him some time to make the moves, but he's a madman who seems to have been at it for a while. Interesting timing.
We could maybe ask Jessie if she knows where he might have another stronghold or something.
To do that, we need to bring her to the upper city for the
Oh,
healing.
right.
She needs
Right.
regeneration to fix the nastiness with her face.
I remember now. Yep. That sucks.
She's not exactly a whole person at the moment.
Not
Right.
quite. To be honest, she's lucky to be alive.
Lucky might not be the term that I would use in her current state of being.
I mean, dying isn't really that fun.
Living in agony isn't either. I mean, well, based on what we discussed during our period of rest on the app called Discord, we that the wizard is the prime target immediately. Yeah.
I think it
I
is.
would say
It
yes,
should be.
because we know he's causing mayhem. We don't know what Grast is up to, and the king doesn't appear to be doing anything.
Yeah, the king has been pushed back to a certain extent by the he's pulled back his forces from Irikosh. He's pulled back his forces from Whispering Edge because of the um, intervention by the Elven kingdom. So the king almost feels like he might be regrouping or remustering. We don't really know exactly what he's up to either. We were away from the last we know is that Irikosh seems to not be under siege anymore. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we know what he's doing around the rest of Boergenth since we've been on our journey to the mines.
Well, let's see what Jessie knows. Get her fixed up.
We're not
And then
we're
see
not
about
going to be able
going
to get
from
her
there.
up to the upper city.
You don't have friends that are crafty enough to get you up there?
I don't think we know
Not,
anyone up there that is willing to help us. Do we have contact up there that is willing to perform what is needed?
The only person we know up there is Lady Alfaro, and I doubt she wants to see us again.
How did you manage to run into this Lady Alfaro?
We may or may not have broken into her house and killed her husband, who was evil.
Well,
And she seemed okay with it, but, you know.
We
How did you break into her house the first time?
we went through the Shadow Realm with the Thieves Guild. That's how we made it up into the upper city. We
But once we're up
Perhaps-
there, there's no way we can carry Jesse around without being super suspicious. And that's even not considering we would have to all disguise ourselves in some fashion.
Is there a Church of the Dawnfather up there?
Probably.
If we can get to a Church of the Dawnfather, I can ask for aid.
You're not human.
No, but I am of the clergy.
From what I know of the upper city, that's not going to matter.
If we can sneak in, I mean, that's kind of the only way we can really fix her. Because I don't have the ability to cast those magics.
So we would be relying on hoping that we were welcomed in to a temple of the Dawnfather and hoping that they would have the ability to complete the restoration of her that's necessary. Those are big what ifs to go through the Shadow Realm for.
I mean, unless you know of some other way of casting these magics, I don't know how else to get up there.
Is she? I don't remember how stable she is. Do we have is her life a ticking clock at this point, or is she stable but vegetableized?
When you left, she was stable.
She might have information on the wizard, sure, but I think that he really wants, well, he wants a lot of people dead, but I don't believe he's a very big fan of ours. I think he would jump at the opportunity to finish the job once he finds out that we're still alive.
So it does mean we may be able to surprise them.
Or we could call him out. Although giving him time to prepare probably would not be the best idea.
No, if we saw how that went last time, he was expecting us.
Yes, but things went extraordinarily bad last time. As they often do for us, but usually we fare better in encounters such as those, even when things start to go poorly. Ben's like, I can't believe that I waited 2 weeks to play D&D, and these fuckers are gonna talk in their tavern all day.
Nope. This is, I mean, I had no idea where you guys were planning on going next, so you have to figure it out some way or another.
We have no idea where we're going next.
Yeah.
So
So if was Jessie, I know she was stable, But was she able to talk to us or no?
She was kept unconscious so that they could
That makes sense.
lessen the amount of pain she's in.
Maybe we can trek up there and see about getting someone to come down here to heal her?
Trek up to the upper city.
No one in the upper city will willingly come down here. Even if they have no problem with non-humans, they wouldn't risk the optics of being discovered.
There are no allies up there. We've been down this line of logic. Well, let's list out our current problems, shall we?
Let's do a pros and cons list.
We have the wizard. We have grass.
I do think the wizard should be our top priority.
We have the king. Is there something else?
And we have something in the city stealing souls.
Yes, the soul stealing thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's problematic. And that's a debt we owe to the Mother of Death. So, not the Mother of Death. That's not her name. She is the
Goddess of Death?
of ravens. The Raven Queen.
So there you go. That one.
Having her on our backside, being on her bad side does not seem fruitful.
I'm not terribly worried about that one. I feel that in time, we will learn more as we spend time in the city. I do agree that the Dark Wizard is our priority at this time. He's actively causing problems for a lot of people.
Do you guys think that... Well, who are our allies in the city? It was the Thieves Guild, the Huntsman's Guild, and the Craftsman's Guild. We were on our way. Huntsman's Guild and Craftsman's Guild were both attacked.
We have Rourke and his friends.
We have Remy McMichaels.
Let me... And we just talked... I talked to Rourke yesterday to ask him what Eric Hammerhand's name was, if I remember correctly. Or maybe that was 2 days ago. So we have made contact with Rourke, and he did not sound like he was under any extra duress or distress, because obviously, I mean, we're leaving a wake of death and destruction, or the wizard is leaving a wake of death and destruction behind our allies, it would seem, or whoever we're trying to collaborate with. So I would fear for Rourke, but he also probably still has his increased security on the payroll. Were they still around last time we were there, Ben? At Broken Spirits? Okay. And Benjamin's dad, aka the Lich King, which we kind of have something going on with him.
We don't even know where he is, though, at the moment.
No, but he wants to die, which is kind of tied into the king thing. So that's probably looped together. Handle the king, handle the lich. He is no ally as long as he is without his phylactery. Doesn't matter. I mean, he could only be an enemy if he recovers strength, because he is not acting of his own free will. So he could become a problem again if enough time passes.
I just thought about getting our friend out of the lower city. But it depends on what they do with the dead. Are the dead brought out of the lower city, or are they
I
buried
grew up here. Would I know?
About what they do with the dead?
Yeah.
Generally, they're burned. And that's only if whoever passed away is someone people care about. Most of the time, when a homeless person just dies in the street, they just stay there until they start rotting.
I will relay that to the group.
There's not like a graveyard here.
They don't treat the dead particularly well here.
Surprised we don't see more skeletons, desiccated bodies everywhere.
Well, I would imagine people
We're probably
pick
just
up the
ignoring
bones that
them.
they can.
You want me to tell you when you're walking past corpses on the side of the road? Because I said when you first got here it was pretty messed up.
There's just desiccated corpses everywhere.
Yeah, it's not a good place.
Not everywhere, but there's a lot of sickness in the lower city that kills people, kills the homeless.
As I was going to say, there's probably a lot of disease and a lot of violent crime, which would lead to a lot of corpses.
Yep.
Which would lead to more disease.
Especially when you start throwing gold on the ground. Right, guys?
Think of
which would lead to more corpses.
Think of the leper colony in Ben-Hur. The bizarre reference that some of you probably won't understand, but what the lower city is. Most of the lower city is like, I would imagine.
Okay.
I
could also imagine there just being a place they drag bodies to that's still in the lower city. But the long and short of it is, for not getting a friend out of the lower city as a corpse.
Why don't we look outside of the city for her restoration? I don't know. It's a long way to Irakash, but there are some powerful.
We can rent a cot.
There are some powerful arcane users amongst the orc people, and we are welcome there.
Or maybe could Bart do it?
Bart is a power.
He has some healing magic, right?
He is probably one of the most powerful casters that I've ever seen. So but I don't know. I don't know enough about the druid shamanic arts to know what the extent of his abilities might be. I mean, we'd be looking to reach out to him anyways. Every time we want to get to Irakash or to Whisper's Edge, we call Bart. But if I don't remember if he was nearby last time we went reaching out for him.
Remind me, is the Dark Wizard's Tower in the city proper?
Dark Wizard doesn't have a tower.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we just found him.
He took over the Huntsman's apartment complex.
That's right. And he's not there anymore, so.
No, the first place that we encountered him was in the mountains outside of, in the Deep Home Vilgan area.
Never actually came across him, but yeah, that's where you were looking for him.
Oh, that's right. That's where we first heard of him, right?
You were sent on a mission to find some dark wizard.
Oh, I thought I didn't. Yeah, I don't
because he
remember
was-
if was
the
there
crystals
someone
were-
at the Chaos Crystal. Oh yes, the there was like a semi demon at the Chaos Crystal when we first came across it. I forget the word.
a lesser demon.
Sure. Yeah. That works. That was
We
who.
could also try interrogating some of the Dark Wizard's minions. I don't know how much they
I think that
retain of their
they're
ability
all
to speak.
puddles of goo right now.
All of them? Oh.
Well, all of the ones that we know of were either thralls or he massacred it at the Craftsman's Guild. Oh, you're saying we should try and apprehend a new one?
Yeah. And interrogate them.
Yeah.
Assuming any of you have meaningful interrogation techniques or spells.
I mean, I got detect thoughts.
It's a start. But it may be easier to track down some of his subordinates, especially because I think they're trying to track us down.
So I mean, we could go traipsing around the Craftsman's district and try and confront some more faceless ones. See if we can't get our hands on some.
I'm not suggesting we ignore our friend indefinitely, but as the thing we are most after is information, perhaps we can find another source.
That is, I mean, we can try. That is, if they're willing to talk to us. Or
I'm
if
not
they're
sure.
able to.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if they can communicate, but I mean, but worst case scenario, we clean up some more of the Dark Wizard's minions.
This is true.
Go farm some fucking XP, boys.
Let's go farm some
Yeah.
If only we were actually playing by XP.
No, I know. I mean, we could also try and. I mean, the flooding should be subsiding, or should be almost gone now, I think. So we could try and canvass some of the buildings around there. Ben, when we were coming through this northwestern quadrant, I think I was calling it last time. Was it in the same level of disarray that we saw the entire Craftsman's side be in? Or is it just kind of like the red light district got fucked up and the Craftsman's whole guild area got fucked up?
Well, the red light district wasn't even that messed up. It was just the Huntsman's Guild. Because the Huntsman's, they have basically a standing military. So the area you're in, the territory you're in, like the northwestern quadrant, not in disarray like the Craftsman's area.
Okay.
The Craftsmen, all they had were their police force, and that wasn't enough to fight back against the faceless ones.
Okay.
The Huntsman's army was able to hold their own against just the assassins. They just couldn't keep the Dark Wizard and his Hydras out of their base of operations.
But there's evidence that there was a offensive move made by the wizard to this area. They were just better at defending it. Like he attacked both this area and the Craftsman's, and he just didn't do as well over here. Is that?
It's more like the Huntsmen were stationed at the edge of their territory and didn't allow an incursion. And so the wizard paid them back by
taking over their
base
base.
Operation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
I mean, the story went that the assassins went after the Thieves Guild too, but because the way the Thieves Guild is built, they couldn't really do anything about it. They couldn't get in and get to them.
Hmm.
And like the craftsman area, it's all craftsmen. That's why the whole area was decimated. They didn't the faceless ones weren't just going after random people that live in the lower city.
Okay. Okay.
Like
All
the
right.
huntsmen protect their quadrant, and the thieves guild does to an extent, but like they're not all part of the thieves guild. Just like all of this is not part of the huntsman's guild, but up here in the craftsman's guild, they are all craftsmen. That's all craftsmen's shops, warehouses, stuff like that. That's why they got destroyed so badly.
It does seem entirely to do with their association with our plans.
Yes. And the Dark Wizard alluded to as much. He was like, yeah, you mess up my plans, I'm going to mess up your plans.
We could go search around the Craftsman's Guild area, canvass some of the buildings, canvass some of the ground, see if we can't find anything useful, I suppose. Oh my god.
Hey, kitty. She grooming me.
So,
Being attacked. A vicious monster.
now that it's midday,
We've been discussing our plans for 6 hours.
I mean, it's not midday, it's been 30 minutes
no, I know,
since you woke up.
I'm just kidding. Is there anything
you want it to be midday?
No, I was. Yeah. Is there anything that any of you want to do to prepare for a potential interaction with a powerful enemy that we're currently hunting, or is there any upkeep stuff that we need to do, or does anyone need to, any goods or anything?
Is this building going to be our base of operations then?
Well, I think it's going. I'm not opposed to it. I think it's going to be in the state it's in for at least a little while until a lot of work can be done to it. But the work will be done. I hope for it to be a nice location when all is said and done.
I would like to hollow the ground, but that will take a long time.
What's a long time?
I think it's 24 hours.
It will take me an entire day.
Yeah.
Well, we can let you. And how long does that last for?
Forever.
Until somebody gets rid of it.
And what does that do?
If you scroll back up in chat, he already
lot.
linked it. Yeah, it's a lot. It keeps you from being like charmed, frightened, or possessed. It keeps undead and demons from fiends from being able to come inside. Like you can't be frightened when you're in there. Blah 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 blah.
Cool. Well, if you would like to make that a priority, then perhaps the four of us can venture out and try to do some things, and maybe try not to be too maybe try not to put ourselves in too much danger. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just, I have a bad feeling. That's just.
About splitting up?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm fine with waiting. It's just something that I would like to do eventually. If this is where we're going to be for long periods of time. Because you seem to have irked demons and necromancers, so it wouldn't be a terrible thing. But it can wait till more construction here is underway.
Yeah, should we check out, if that's going to be the case, should we check out maybe the sections of the wall that are nearby or surrounding buildings and make sure that we're, nothing looks concerning nearby as if we're going to be spending a lot of time here?
I think that's a good idea.
I
Buy
agree.
up
It's
the
a
surrounding buildings too.
good idea, but I don't think it is as pressing as our missions at this time. I'm sure they will get some downtime at some point, but the city is in a state of chaos. We're trying to pick through what we can. Giddy.
Ben,
You
you said that even where like trees are depicted right outside the wall, it's not dense, right? It's pretty barren. It's like clear cut. Like if I'm looking at the map,
Yeah,
like the trees
like-
around that little farm and like that bridge across the stream.
there's obviously there's trees around, but once you get a certain ways away from the city, it's all barren fields. To the point, like when you were planning to fly away as a dragon, people would see you, especially from the upper city.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
Now, mother. Let's get you home.
Speaking of dragon, long ago though, did we that like amethyst dragon thing that we came across? Did we ever go back looking for that?
No, that thing just kind of fucked off when all the other dragons showed up.
Yeah. Okay. That was on the other side of the Vilgan River, if I remember correctly. No, not the Vilgan River. Right, Vilgan River.
Yeah, it was up to the west of Irikosh
Okay.
because you guys came out of the trees there, and then it followed you, and then ran away when all the other dragons, your allied at that time, dragons flew over.
Yeah, they don't like us anymore.
Durava doesn't like you. The other ones they follow his lead.
Oh yeah, Palisa gave us like a sorry look, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's
That'll
go.
learn us to flub our roles.
Let's go. Make some noise in the Craftsman's district, shall we?
Let's. Yes.
We are.
Had someone asked
Okay.
the craftsman that we brought with us here to make something for them or something like that?
No, I think we mostly just told them to fix up the building. And we gave them a ridiculous amount of money to do so.
Yeah, a lot of money. A lot of money.
I mean, 1,000 gold in the grand scheme of things is not a lot.
Not for an inn. In a prime location. Primest you're going to get outside of the red light district in the lower city, that is. All right, let's go make some noise.
Go set off and piss off some faceless ones.
Okay. Yep, you guys begin to make your way towards the Craftsman's district.
Get a pan and a spoon, just start banging them together.
2 hours later.
Yeah, roughly. 2 or 3 hours, you make it to the edge of the Craftsman's District.
I would like to roll perception to see if anything looks interesting from the edge.
I would like to roll perception. I want to see if there's any faceless ones, or listen for screams of terror or help.
8. Yeah. There's a lot of smog.
Any skeletons?
Any
Skeletons.
skeletons? Like,
Not
People?
He was
Not
talking
yet.
about dead people.
oh, yeah, there's still there's corpses all scattered throughout the Craftsman's District.
The normal smog or different smog?
I mean, smoldering buildings.
Smog the Terrible?
it's the dragon version.
Smaug. Smaug the Benedict.
Mordai, as you're looking around and listening, you don't hear the screams of anybody because, for the most part, anybody's been hunted down here. But you do notice things moving in the shadows around you, the shadows of the building.
It looks like there's still people in the buildings. Not sure if they're friendly or not.
I'm sure it's probably just those cowards, the faceless ones.
Yeah, you guys want to just start yelling at them? Come fucking get us, cowards.
Lazarus, just like as we're walking through here, like Mordai's just gonna be talking shit about the faceless ones, how they're probably too ugly, that's why they wear their masks, all kinds of just shit like that.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I'm good at this.
Do it. You are not good at this.
Yeah,
I bet your mother smells like socks.
You are now scared of them.
Lazarus is saying all this shit, and in his own mind, he's like, man, I'm also an ugly motherfucker. That's why I wear a mask. Damn. I'm projecting.
Slightly. He is slightly projecting.
Lazarus, I appreciate the effort, but it's making me physically cringe to hear you talk like that.
So Mordai will have said that there seems to be things around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Mordai. Do you have any idea what direction or anything like that?
It's in the nearby buildings.
In the building.
Not necessarily in, but around.
Oh, around
in the shadows of the nearby buildings.
Do you have like a general direction? Like
like that way.
More than one.
And that way. And a couple of us there.
Then I'm the first place that he points at.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Wand of Wonder in that direction.
Oh, Wand of Wonder. I thought you were going to say Fireball.
I thought about shooting at him, but there's a very good chance. It could be
a fireball with Wand of Wonder.
29. I cast Stinking. I cast Stinking Cloud.
Oh boy,
Stinking Cloud.
Stinking Cloud.
What the hell does Stinking Cloud?
That's good. It just makes him like throw up.
Points the wand over there. You just hear.
Yep.
Green gas just spews out of the end.
Stinking Cloud.
Pointed
blah,
at a
blah, 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 blah.
At a point in space within 120 feet. So I would cast it 120 feet in the direction, or like towards a wall or something in the direction in the darkness. Yeah.
Absolutely. You pull out the wand and you're like,
sorry.
And you just watch as a cloud of green gas just appears and kind of gets all over everything.
Mordai, do you see any? You clearly have much better vision than I do. Has anything changed?
I'm gonna run over to the edge of the stinking cloud. I'm assuming it's not terribly far away.
It's not super far, no.
And try to look or through it and listen for people vomiting or whatever. It
Okay. I
makes
mean,
people red.
your passive's high enough. You don't hear anybody
Hmm.
vomiting.
Can I see through the stinking cloud?
No, it's pretty obscured.
Okay. I don't see or hear any fun. Is anyone in there?
Give me a second.
That Lazarus just kind of goes, I bet the faceless ones like the smell, the sick bastards. Still trying.
Still trying.
Can they even smell?
That's probably it. They're probably just zombies and they don't care.
Come to find out there's a bunch of orphan children that we've just killed with mustard gas.
Wouldn't be the first time that we did something. I did something like that.
Yay for war crimes!
Oops. Okay, why didn't that whisper that? Oh, because it's not.
There's a dagger out of the shadow.
Well, yeah, because you shouted into the cloud.
That's fair.
Does a 19 hit you?
It meets.
Okay. Dagger comes ping off your armor.
I think they're hostile.
The cowards usually are.
I'm gonna say let's fucking run. What direction did that dagger come from? Fucking let's go.
Inside the cloud.
It came from inside the cloud, Rendia.
I can get a general bearing on where it came from, right? So I can shoot. I'm assuming if he can see me, I can see him.
He heard you. So he was throwing a dagger at you with a disadvantage.
Ah, okay.
He just got 2 decent rolls.
But as far as, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, you wouldn't be able to really. I mean, I guess you could try to get him. No, because like it just comes out of the gas. Like it'd be hard for you to pinpoint where the dagger came from.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't have sight on him.
Yeah, he's completely obscured by the gas.
I'm throwing another Wand of Wonder charge at the exact same spot.
Okay.
Oh, that's a D20. I cast Fireball.
Fireball.
And the gas explodes.
Let me roll Fireball, I guess. At level 3, I'm sure.
Mordai, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Rude.
The aura of the fireball is bigger than the aura of the stinking cloud. So if he cast it at the same spot, it would hit you. And I'm not going to let you finagle. Hey, because it's a fireball, I'm targeting it at the back corner so it doesn't hit Mordai.
No, I said the exact same spot that I targeted the cloud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you take 13 points of fire damage as the explosion of the fire hits you on the edge of it, Mordai.
I was gonna say quick uncanny dodge, but you're not that kind of rogue.
Not that kind of ranger.
Well,
I don't think it gets rid of the stinking cloud, though.
I don't think technically now.
Because the way the Wand of Wonder works, is like if it's a concentration spell like Stinking Cloud, it just lasts for a minute.
Well, does it sound like anyone's dying over there?
Uh,
Oh no, I'm asking Mordai.
maybe? I don't know.
I'm asking Mordai.
Oh.
Does it sound like anybody besides me is dying over here?
Make a perception check with disadvantage?
uh,
18. You listen real hard, and you can hear the fire is burning things in there, but it's hard to tell if it's anything besides stuff in the cloud that was flammable.
As I've been so focused this way, after... Oh, sorry. Well, I was gonna roll perception for, like, my peripheral and behind us, because we're all looking, I'm assuming, towards the fire.
Okay.
But it's a 10.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Well, they clearly don't want to come out and play.
I'm gonna throw a healing word at Mordai.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around for other figures that aren't in the stinking cloud, because I don't want to go in the stinking cloud. It's probably not even that bad.
You don't want to run into it?
No, I don't feel like running into it. Like a straight perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
17. You glance around and like those shadows that you saw moving around before, you don't see them anymore.
You get 12 hit points back, Mordai.
Hey, that's almost everything I lost.
Thank you, Lazarus. I'm still kind of getting a idea of what this fancy piece of Arcana does.
But I'll come back to the
Quite
party.
a wondrous wand.
It seems everyone has left. Also, that it was very reckless, Sir India. Both that you hurt me, but also that the first attack could have injured a civilian.
What civilians?
You're right in that. I don't see anyone currently.
Well, technically the dagger did hit you, but that's because I didn't edit the thrown weapon, but I'm not going to retcon that.
Oh, it had a +2 that wasn't added.
No, it only gave him a +5 to his attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely higher than that. Because when you add it to the character sheet, it leaves it at Space Mountain. I changed the melee attack to +9, but not the
Oh, okay.
not the throne. So, oh well. Not changing it.
Well, that may have changed Mordai's vigor in his pursuit. But okay.
I'm not changing it.
Oh, okay, Mario. All right. I gotcha. Well, we...
No.
Mordai. Arendi is like, do more damage to Mordai, please.
hit him so that we have a
Hurt
reason.
Mordai more.
Hit him so that we have a reason that someone else is doggedly in pursuit. Well, we came. I mean, we just got to the edge of the district. We came here to canvass and search buildings and look for people to fight. So
Yeah.
the people don't seem to want to fight us. So maybe if we hang around for long enough, we'll give them no choice.
Or we continue on, maybe as they're falling back to regroup. We'll
Would you
encounter
be able to track them at all?
Rendia, does a 27 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are standing there talking, you feel a sword in your back that does 8 piercing and 12 necrotic.
That doesn't feel good.
It's quite the sneaking.
They rolled a 24 on their stealth.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'll
finally.
do it.
Oh, we found the cowards.
Let me kind of move this around since you guys were kind of just milling in a circle.
I no longer dragon. There we go.
And you
Dragon
got stabbed
D's
in the back
nuts.
by this guy.
Wow.
Okay, let me get the turn order up. Let me reset the turn order because it's going to just bring everybody's name back again. And everyone can roll initiative, please.
Hey, Lazarus was ready.
I was not prepared.
You are not prepared.
Wow.
The linen is bay.
Okie dokie. All right. The bad guys are first.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Also,
No, you're fine. The
when
cleric's right next to you.
let's see. So when Arendia gets stabbed in the back, this becomes can't. It's like obscured by darkness.
And
Spot
dark
opposite him
dark,
does?
dark vision does
the-
not
yeah.
doesn't handle
It's
magical
magical
darkness.
darkness.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. This one's going to hop right here. This one's going to go right here. This one's going to go here. And this one's going to go. We'll just say he goes right there. All right.
That guy.
Well. Okay. Against. We'll go top left in a circle. So against Rog.
Eh,
Don't whisper the roll. 15 to hit. Probably
That's a
not,
miss.
right?
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. His second attack. 16. No, right?
No, it misses too.
Okay. Against Mordai. 9's not going to get there. 19 is no, right?
No.
Okay. And then against Lazarus. 14.
Nope.
24.
Yes, the 24 will get there.
Okay, you take 4 piercing and 9 poison, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have advantage on it because I'm deathless and because of my deathless nature, and I have resistance to it.
To diseases.
Let me double check. Diseases. Yes, diseases and poisons.
Okay.
And I'm resistant to poison damage. And that
Okay.
was what kind of roll?
Constitution saving throw.
20.
You're fine. And the 2 against Enzo are not going to hit him either. Okay. Now it's the scary one's turn.
I'm gonna get an ouchie.
Let's see.
Ouch time.
Yeah, he's just going to attack you. Does a 13 hit?
I'm gonna cast shield, and it does not.
Okay. Does a 18?
Yes.
Okay. You take 7 points piercing and 13 necrotic.
Shield is +5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it still hits. Okay. And that's not a blue rot thing. Okay.
Nope, he doesn't do that. He just does some crazy stuff. And you're going to watch as he disappears.
Ugh. That's frustrating.
Rog, you're up.
Okay. So there's a faceless one right next to me, right?
Yep.
Do I see all of these ones or just the one near me? Can
You
I
can
even see the one near me?
Yeah, I think you can see this one. The blocks of pure darkness aren't quite in your way.
Okay.
I think they're like 20 feet high. What does it say? It doesn't say how high it is.
It says
We'll
it's a
say
5 foot.
5
Is
foot
it the
cube?
Shadow Sword ability?
Yeah,
5 foot cube.
Yeah, 5 foot cube.
5 foot cube. Doesn't say how tall it is though, so who knows?
No, that'd be 5 by 5 by 5 cubic feet. So it would be a 5 foot cube. So technically, I'm taller than these cubes.
Just rub it in, Mr. Tall. Jeez.
I mean, Lazarus is 2 by 9 inches. Lazarus is 5'9" ass.
I
And I'm short.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm gonna cast Slow, which affects a 40-foot cube. And I choose the creature, so I'll choose the 4 faceless ones.
Okay. Well, this one's not slowed, but the other 3 are.
Okay. Enzo's with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action, I will inspire Enzo. And I will end my turn.
All right. Lazarus, you're up.
I'm going to cast Aura of Life. So everyone, including me, we have resistance to necrotic damage, and our hit point maximum cannot be reduced. In addition, if you start your turn within this aura, you gain 1 hit point. If you're at 0 hit points.
That's a lot.
I mean, it'll make it to where you can't die while I'm standing here. And that'll be it for my turn.
And resistance lowers damage by that source by 5?
It cuts it in half.
Cuts it in half, okay.
Okay. Randy, you're up.
The scary one had a different mask than the other 4, I imagine?
You didn't have time to look, but yeah,
I didn't have time to look. Okay. So I don't know
because
that.
he showed up behind you and stabbed you in the back.
And then disappeared. I haven't even turned around yet.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna turn around.
Okay.
See that no one is there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna yell, "You coward." And then I'm ironically gonna turn into a dragon.
Coward, rawr.
And I forgot to use my sorcery points, so I now can't attack this turn. And I will fly up 15 feet.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, no, I can't attack because I use my action to become dragon. All right, yeah, I'll fly up 15 feet.
Okay, pardon me, Morda, you're up.
Me. Oh wait. I'm gonna bonus action. I guess I'm most concerned about the guy who doesn't have slow on him. Bonus action. Hunters mark this guy.
Okay.
And then teleport backwards 10 feet and take 2 shots at that guy.
Okay.
Sharpshooter and hunter's mark, and there's a cat in my face. Okay, I think I get that right. 14 to hit. Probably doesn't hit these guys.
14 does not hit.
Come on. Do it again. Oh, cat. Stepping on my buttons.
That will definitely hit.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I just sent a third transmission through.
Oh.
Hey! Anyways, yeah, so 30 damage on the second attack. And that was it. Yeah, just the second attack. Yeah, that's my turn. He's probably gonna come up and punch me again, but that's fine.
All right, it's Enzo's turn.
We'll just hear, ha ha, Havetti!
Pretty much. Aha! How about thee?
So you've chosen to die this day.
And he's going to just swing his sword for 9. 18 damage against this one. That's gonna be his turn. Let's see. So slow means their movement speed is halved. They lose 2 to their AC, and they can only make 1 attack.
They also have a -2 to Dex saves.
Right.
Yep, 1 attack. And it also affects them if they cast spells.
Oh, they don't.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, they can't use reaction.
They can
Nick.
make another wisdom save at the end of each turn, though, to resist it.
And then either an action or a bonus action.
Oh, poor Rog. Poor Rog.
Listen, his time was coming. He's caused the death of like 8 party members.
It's okay. While you're in that aura, while that aura stands, you can't really
Yeah.
die unless they double out your hit points. Or
I don't think
murder
they'll
you
be
to
able
death
to.
before it comes around to your turn.
If they can do 192 damage in 1 turn.
Well, if one of them
I mean,
drops you to
it's more like
zero-
knocking you down and then stabbing you multiple times while you're down. But yes,
Yeah, that would kill
Details.
you.
17 to hit.
Miss.
23 to hit.
That one hits.
Take 5 piercing and 15 poison. Need to make a concentration check first, then a Constitution saving throw.
I'm doing math. 66. Okay. Concentration check. Well, slow go
slow
bye-bye.
Slow falls off.
And then for the poison resist,
Yep.
15.
You're good. But that means
That was
one-
quite rude.
What does slow say? Speed is halved on its turn. So if it falls off, do they get their other attack back?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I think the way the spell's written, because it's all part of the effect, and the effect is gone. So
All right, so that one's going to try to stab you again. 18?
miss.
And then the last one, 7 is not going to get there, and 24 for 4 more piercing and 6 more poison, and another Constitution saving throw.
24 does hit. 56. Boom. 13, just barely.
Yep. Weird. Okay. Oh, and then the last one will stab Lazarus twice because YOLO.
Fuck that guy.
16
No.
and a natural 1.
Nope.
All right. Now it's the big bad's turn.
Oh, you're in danger.
I'm fine.
He's going to attempt to stab you in the back. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Take 9 points of piercing and 7 necrotic because you're in the aura. Let's see. And he's just going to stab you again.
More poking.
Poke, poke, poke. God damn.
Well, it's nothing if not consistent.
9 points of piercing and 7 more necrotic. Oops. And then we'll go right here. and that's
That man just needs to die because he's getting rid of my line of sight.
all right. Rog, you're up.
Okay, so I'm surrounded. Slow is
Yep.
gone. And I'm hurting. Um. What level are we?
11.
11.
11. Okay.
Loudon's digging deep into the character sheet. What's the new shit we got recently?
No, I'm actually going way back, debating if I should use Thunderclap again.
To be
Last
fair,
time-
Zach, they're only 5-foot cubes, so they're not actually that tall.
Yeah, but still. They're fucking with my line of sight, and I don't like it.
I don't think that they go away if he dies. It's just magical darkness for a minute. It's from the sword,
The
not from
question
him.
is, does Rog have Thunder Step?
No.
No.
Oh, that one's a fun teleport.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire and get the 3 near me and the one that's on Mordai.
So
Dex saving throw? No, that doesn't make sense. What is a dex saving throw?
This actually might be a double-edged sword because I don't get to choose which creatures. It's any creature within the area, so me and Mordai have to make one too. Sorry.
Wouldn't you have to make one as well since you're in the middle of them?
Yep. And I fail. Alright.
Now you're glowing!
I think I'm fine.
Yep, you're fine.
Hey, that guy's glowing. Now he can't fuck off and be invisible.
Well,
I mean, he can, but it's not going to work out very well for him.
Alright. I will, what's a good token for this? Fire. Ah!
save.
Damn it! It's just me and one guy!
Yeah.
anything else for Rog?
I'll inspire Mordai and say, please save me.
Jesus Christ.
And I am not gonna move because that would proc 3 opportunity attacks, and they would have advantage. So I'm gonna stay put in the.
Like, you
This was a bad idea.
could have dodged, you could have disengaged.
Yeah, I could have, but I wanted to help my team out first. All right, but
All right,
sometimes
Lazarus,
it just
you're up.
doesn't happen.
This man in front of me is pissing me off, but I don't have much in the way of hurting him.
Boy, it's a good thing you didn't make yourself an easier target, or you'd be in real dire straits.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Loudon's like, get them! Wait, me? What happened?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind this man's. The one in front of me.
Yes, definitely hits.
And that'll be 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bop him in the face with my mace. Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. name my mace. There it is. For 19. And oh my god, it's not rolling that either. For a whole another 4 damage.
Woohoo! 4 damage. Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right, Randy, you're up.
All right, so I can see the big bad clearly now because of the fairy fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see that he looks different than the one that's to my right, or does he look different than the one to my right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say, try to keep the one that looks different alive. And then I'm going to come over here. Because this should give me advantage on this man? Or is the building or the cart obscuring that?
No.
Alright, then I'm going to bite claw him.
Are you landing?
Yes, I'm going to fly down. Sorry.
Okay.
So 26, 24, 25.
Yeah.
Alright, so 18 plus 22 is, what, 40? 2 of them being fire.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Mordai, you're up.
Oh. Rob, you are in quite a pickle.
A little bit. Just a little bit. I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna teleport here as part of my attack, and then shoot this guy. Already injured. And hopefully get him off the field. 11's not gonna get there.
Nope.
10's not gonna get there. What am I rolling? A 2 and a 3? Oh boy. I'm gonna go run and hide in the darkness.
Okay.
Are you crouching? How tall are you?
I'm 5'9". Can I crouch?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hide in the darkness. Now you
Okay.
can't see me.
Everyone just watched me go into this 5-foot cube. No one will know where I am.
It's not about hiding. It's about making myself harder to hit.
That's
It's
fair.
Enzo's turn.
That's the end of my turn.
He's gonna hop right here. And yeah, he's just gonna swing out at the one that he's been attacking. Actually, the first hit kills this one. And then this one takes 11. That's his turn though. So now it's the Faceless Swans again. Yeah, they're just gonna keep stabbing. Two of them with advantage on Rog. 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 total and a concentration check.
I'm not. Oh, I am concentrating on
Concentrating on Fairy Fire.
Oh, I hope I fail it actually. Now that I'm not,
Now that you Fairy Fired yourself.
A little bit. So 12 damage, concentration. Damn it!
You save. Well, they stab you again. 16 to hit. It's probably not going to get there.
Yep, misses.
And the other one, 24 to hit.
Yep.
That's a beefy poison roll for
Oh!
23 total.
Oh my goodness. So that means I have my concentration check because a DC of
11. Yeah.
Yeah!
All right. Well, Fairy Fire falls off.
Never thought I'd ever celebrate losing Fairy Fire.
And it gets one more stab on you.
Probably still with advantage, right? Because of
Yep,
flanking.
because he's flanking.
Yeah.
16's not going to get there, though. And the last one is going to stab Lazarus twice. 23 to hit, or 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
14. And a concentration saving throw, please. You're good. Wait, what's the plus 2?
That's not supposed to be there. I was trying to fix my auto rolling damage, and I turned on the
You turned on
global
Bless.
saves. I accidentally turned on Bless.
17 to hit on the second attack?
17 will not get there.
Okay. Yeah, that's their turn. So this one is going to
Go stab Rod.
Finish
Like
the
the
job.
jerk.
No, he needs to go away.
he's going to stab Lazarus.
If he could not, that'd be great.
I thought you were going to say Mordai. Like, no, fuck you. Fuck this guy who ran the village.
Natural 20
No.
for 15 piercing and 16 necrotic reduced to 8. And he's going to detonate the square that Mordai's hiding in.
Detonate.
Detonate.
Well, it would be 26 necrotic damage, but because it's halved.
After he stabs me, I lose my aura.
Cool. So you both take 26 points of necrotic damage.
I'm in pain.
This square is gone.
So much for hiding in that square, eh?
So much for hiding. Hey, you know?
And then
I learned something today. We all learned something
And then
today.
he turns towards you, Mordai, and just stabs you with his second attack.
Or does he?
24 to hit
He does.
for 8 piercing and 9 necrotic.
I am hurt.
And we'll go right here for the other Shadow Darkness. If you were curious. That's when he hits someone that's within 10 feet of a 5-foot cube that he created with the Shadow Sword, he can dismiss it and cause it to. Oh, never mind. It's not AoE. Mordai, you do not take the 26. It's just Lazarus. I thought it did it to everybody. My bad. Glad I linked it and got it right the second time. But he's also going to disappear.
What a bitch.
Yeet.
Rog, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna do something I probably should have done at the start.
Steal and strike.
Yeah. I did the mistake again, because I keep forgetting that I have it actually set up for this. My bad. So here it is in chat, and then I'll use the first attack, so 13. Does a 13 hit? I'll go
Nope.
in order from top left to bottom right.
13 does not hit.
Are these the only ones I can see? Yeah.
Yeah, the
two
other
more.
one, he's out of range of it. And you can't see him anyway.
$29 on the
Well,
one to
I
the
mean,
bottom right.
yeah. Okay. That one just gets freaking obliterated.
Jesus!
That one gets force disintegrated.
And then the last one by Lazarus. Well, I got one of them.
You fumble
Well-
your sword.
Lazarus and Mordai, roll a d20. Whoever rolls higher doesn't get hit by the steel wind strike coming flying towards you.
I was about to say, please roll in that one. Damn.
Lazarus, you take 35 points of force damage.
Sorry.
Double-edged sword right there.
Yeah, I'm full of those tonight.
Alright, I'm glad my fucking turn is up next.
Is it just as I cast the spell? I'll say, is it just me, or are these guys getting tougher as I totally annihilate one?
As you
And then-
send... you rip one apart and then send your third one straight into Lazarus's back, and he's like...
Oh, sorry. I'll try to do better next time, and that will be my inspiration for Lazarus. So Lazarus has inspiration now, and that will end my turn.
Rock wasn't expecting the first one to be that easy to cut through.
I wasn't.
Well, the second one, because he missed the first one, he's like, yeah! And then
Oh yeah,
other
the second one.
falls in half, and then the third one goes straight into his teammate's back. It all balanced out, natural 20, and then the crit fail.
Alright, who here looks bloodied?
Me.
You do? Okay.
Everybody but
Everyone.
Enzo and the dragon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not.
Okay.
Me and
Arendia
Rob.
is hurt, but the dragon's fine.
I'm almost unconscious.
I think Rog is
half
in
your
the
team is almost unconscious.
thick of it.
Okay, well, I can
Fine.
I
It'll
can
be fine.
pump out a stupid amount of healing real quick, but this first thing can only get you up to half hit points. So I'm going to use my Channel Divinity of what was it called? Preserve Life. I get hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level. So that's 55 currently. So I've got 55 hit points. There's what, 3 of us that need it?
Yep. Mordai can only accept 6 of it. So you'd have to burn 7 to realize it doesn't work on him.
Alright, so Mordai, you'll get 6, and I subtracted 7.
Okay.
How many would Rug need?
He's barely above what you're at, so you
He's
probably
just barely.
could. You guys could you could probably split
Yeah,
what's
I'll
left
split
between
it.
the two of you.
There's 48 left, so you'll get 24 Rug, and I'll get 24.
That puts Rog over by 2, but that's okay. But well, just go to half your HP, Rog. Like it's close enough. So you'll be at 43. Yeah.
Yep.
Rather than go full metagamey and let you perfectly use all the points of healing. Still, that's a pretty good amount of healing.
Oh, and then
I
I'm
ain't
going to use
complaining.
mass healing word, because more AoE healing. Add 7 to that, so everyone gets 20, an extra 20.
Counterspell.
Eat a dick.
I think counterspell is a 60-foot range, right?
I believe so.
Oh, what cocksucker has counterspell?
Me.
The one you can't see.
It is 60 feet.
Does that break his invisibility, or is he using greater invisibility?
He's not invisible.
Hmm.
You just misty stepped somewhere.
Yeah, he has an ability called Shadow Step. He can go 60 feet.
Well, he's a douche canoe. That's what he is. Damn, that was a 5th level spell slot that he just fucking ate too. Does he have to roll off for it if it's 5th level?
It's an innate ability, so I guess technically,
DM says no.
I don't know how.
DM says it just happens.
I don't know how it works. When it's a certain amount of times per day, you can't like upcast it. So
Yeah. So it would be cast at its base level.
so it's what's the DC for plus the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
So that would be a DC 15.
Unless he casts it at 5th level, I believe.
I cast Healing Word at 5th level, and he can't upcast it because it's just an innate ability.
So it's counterspell at
So
what?
it's-
Counterspell's third level?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a 17, so
Damn him.
he's not a great spellcaster because it's an innate ability.
He still needs to die, or somebody else needs to take counterspell so you can counterspell his counterspell.
My next magical secrets will contain counterspell. Don't you worry.
Sees counterspell gets used, realizes it's useful.
I plan to get it, but I chose haste instead.
Yep, that'll be it for my turn.
Randy, you're up.
So there's 2 left. Which one looks more hurt?
The one over by Mordai and Lazarus.
Okay. And I just saw everybody get healed pretty strongly. Yeah.
You watched your team get annihilated pretty hard and then healed, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go here. I guess I'll fly up 5 feet and then fly down. Is this a cart? Can I land on the top of this cart
It's
and
like
hit this guy?
It's like a stall.
Well, I had.
Now it's flat.
You could land on top of it and crush it into the ground, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
You fatty.
Yep.
I'm surprised there's still a stall standing in this district.
I mean, it's not like the
and
faceless ones were just
They were just murdering people. They weren't, and
mostly just murdering and
destroying
burning buildings.
their businesses. Bite claw.
We're trying to kill people, not ruin their business.
Well, the bite misses.
But the claw.
You mean the 12 doesn't get there?
Nope.
29.
You rolled a 2 and a 1.
It's pretty poor.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Mordai, you're up.
Yay! Maybe I can finally kill this guy. Let's teleport here. Shoot this guy. 10.
10's not gonna get there though.
Because I rolled a 2 again.
You gotta stop doing that.
Okay. Second attack.
There you go.
I rolled something higher! Yay!
Yeah,
25 damage. Yay!
It only took you like 8 shots.
You know what?
Now the question is, are the guys down that alleyway coming for us?
No, they're not there.
Okay,
Just
good.
the ones that were surrounded you, because I just had to throw this kind of together real quick since you just decided to engage.
Go here.
Cause trouble.
Farm XP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run down here and that will be my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to this guy. That'll be my turn. I'm all at all the things.
It's Enzo's turn. He's going to go right here. He never gets to use any of his cool stuff.
Time for cool stuff.
That's a miss. That's a hit. That's his turn. So this one, well, it's just gonna keep stabbing, trying to stab Rog anyway. 14 to hit, and a
miss.
no. That would be a double no.
Guess who's back? Back again.
This guy's back.
Hello, friend.
Shady's
Guess who's
back.
back?
Shady's back.
That kind of works for the shady.
Two
the
trailer
ninja.
park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Chick, chick,
He shadow steps
Chicka,
back
chicka,
and
chicka,
trips.
chick, chick, wah.
He shadow steps back and like stumbles and like lands against you and stabs his sword into the ground.
Hello,
Nothing
there.
personal.
And that's his turn. Rug, you're up.
So I see the one that tries to stab me still, and the one by Mordai.
I mean, yes.
I'm going
extent.
to.
I'd say you're pretty focused on the one that's trying to
Yeah.
stab you.
I'm gonna try to stab him back with my rapier. And do I get
Okay.
advantage because the Rendi is on the other side?
You absolutely do, yeah.
19?
Yep.
7 piercing, baby.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be it because I'm out of bardic inspiration.
Okay, Lazarus, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at that cocksucker.
Okay.
So you roll a 1, and it's the other cocksucker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it is, this is gonna hurt. Does a 21 get there?
Yeah.
For 31 damage, radiant.
You're right, that would have hurt.
And then the next attack on that guy has advantage until the end of my next turn, I believe. Yeah, before my next turn ends. And that'll be all she wrote for Lazarus.
Okay. Randy, you're up.
All right. See how this goes. My fly speed 80. Alright, so I'll go up 5 feet. I will fly somewhere over here. Fly down 5 feet.
Does a 24 hit you?
Oh, this guy's still alive.
He is
that
still
guy's not
alive.
dead yet.
Oh no. I thought you guys killed him. Yeah.
Okay. Take 12 points of damage.
Yeah, and
I need you to make a
roll.
concentration saving throw.
All right, yeah, he's just standing there now, like, oh no.
Fall into the adjacent stall.
Yeah, you did. Now make a constitution saving throw or contract blue rot. Alright, you contract blue rot.
Uh-oh.
That sounds gross.
Alright.
Would have been better. It would have been way better if it was the other way around.
Not
I fly up and I fall back to the ground because I got stabbed on the way up.
because I'm not paying attention to who is on the battlefield.
That's a bad thing to do.
So how much damage was that? Sorry.
12.
Alright. Well, I'm going to unpolymorph. I'm on the ground now. I'm gonna unpolymorph. And then I'm
You don't
going
want to burn the mans?
No. And then I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to quick cast telekinesis at level 6 on the lieutenant.
What does it do? Are you gonna like throw him into the air, or
Yeah, if he fails, I'm going to lift him 15 feet into the air and keep him suspended there. It's a strength check by him against a spellcasting ability check by me.
Okay, so you're at it. Roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
Oops. Oh my god.
So no.
Well, that fucking ends my turn.
Morda, you're up.
It's a good thought. Let's teleport back 10 feet and take a shot at the sky.
I hope you guys don't. I didn't say not to kill him. I hope you guys don't kill him before my next turn.
Little guy or the named guy? You did tell us not to kill the named guy, the lieutenant at the beginning.
Yeah, I did, but that was at the beginning.
you have advantage on this attack because nobody's attacked him yet. My turn.
I'm shooting the guy who's
He's
got
shooting.
hunters.
He's shooting the one that got left behind.
Yeah. No sharpshooter.
Okay.
So is he shooting that one?
No.
Oh, my bad. I'm down.
13 piercing?
Yes.
Does
Not
that
dead.
kill it?
No.
Son of a bitch. Let's do another
That
shot
one
at him.
didn't get hit until recently.
Oh, was it? Did he only get hit for that 7? I thought he got
No,
hit.
he got hit by Arendia in dragon form, but his 2 claw attacks, not the bite,
Okay.
and that was the most he's taken because he didn't get hit by the steel wind strike. But the 14's enough to kill him. He had 24 when you hit him the first time.
Okay. So it was okay. Oh, this guy's being a real pain. Hey, I'm back. Then move the hunter's mark to this guy with my bonus action.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. It's Enzo's turn. How about the
Clank, clank, clank.
as he uses his bonus or his action to dash and gets right up next to him. That's his turn. This one's going to simply walk over here, take the attack of opportunity from the paladin.
Smite, smite.
I mean, technically he could.
I don't think it's worth it.
Stabby, stabby. 24 to hit.
Ouch.
7 points of piercing and 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And square. He's going to stab you again. 16 to hit.
Shield, so it does not hit.
And he's going to shadow step away. All right, Rog, you're up.
I can't see anybody, can I? Any enemies?
Not any bad guys, no.
Okay. I will put away my sword and pull out my bow. Can I hold a bow shot for if I see one show up?
Sure.
Can I specify? Did the one that was attacking me die, or did he just go away?
The one that was attacking you was killed by Mordai.
Okay, never mind then. I'm not
Turned
gonna
into a
try
puddle
to-
of goop.
Gotcha. So then, in that case, I'm not gonna
yeah.
hold an attack because we wanted that last one alive. Instead, I will pull out my harp, and I will cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
And I will go 60 feet in the air and see if I can see him.
Yeah, for the most part. He's over here on top of the roof. So I think 60 feet would get you above this tree.
Okay. I will point out that rooftop and end my turn.
Lazarus, you're up.
Oh shit.
Why is your spiritual weapon the color? Why is it this color?
I did a lighter color to make sure that it was easier to see. I'm gonna move here, and I will cast Bless on Arendia, the paladins whose name escapes me, and
Enzo.
Mordai. Yes, Enzo. That's what it was. I had it, but then when it actually came time to saying anything, it's like, oh no, derp. And that'll be my turn.
Would you cast it on?
Arendia, Enzo, and Mordai.
Okay.
Those three get blessed because Rog is 60 feet in the air. He's out of range.
And is
Gotcha.
your bless still D4?
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't change.
Randy, you're up.
All right. So Rog said we heard Rog say he's in a certain direction. He's on what I've heard Rog say, he's on a roof that way.
Yeah.
So I will spend 2 sorcery points to quick cast Fly on myself. And that gives me a fly speed of what? 60. I will fly up 60 feet. And I don't know how the triangulation is going to work here because telekinesis is a 60-foot range. Can I reach this man with telekinesis right now? If we're not at the same vertical, if we're not at the same Y, then technically I can't. So if he's not 60 feet above the ground, I am not within 60 feet of him.
He's not. He's on top of the roof.
So he's below me?
Yeah.
Okay. That will... I'm going to use 7 more sorcery points to gain temporary HP. So I'll roll whatever it is, 7d4, and get that many temp HP. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Mordai, you're up.
Yay, can I see him?
Not really.
Okay. Then I will step on top of these barrels, jump onto the wall, and walk up the wall. I don't have to climb. I can just walk it with my cloak. And then onto the roof.
Okay.
Can I see him?
Yeah.
Okay. I will take 2 shots at him with out sharpshooter. Or does he look bloodied?
Hard to tell from where you're at.
Ah, what a dick. 15 piercing.
What's the
And
why did you get +6?
1d4 for blast, +2 for bracers of archery. Oh no, yeah, fighting style archery.
It rolled the 4 on the blast. That's why it's green.
I mean, the bracers should already be factored into your to hit.
They are. It's the fighting style that shows up as a bonus number.
+20 plus dex plus proficiency plus magic.
I'm confused. Why wouldn't? Okay.
Oh, rolling 2 fighting style archery.
It shows up split like that because I have fighting style archery listed as a global attack modifier, which I should probably add it under the cog.
Yeah, you hit him twice.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Enzo's up. He can't really do anything, so he's gonna come over here and be like, "My friend, you are hurt," and he's gonna lay his hands on you, heal you for 55.
I'm 60 feet in the air.
He's 60 feet in the air.
Oh, never mind. Come down.
Come down, you are hurt.
It is dangerous up there.
Yeah, he's just gonna go run 60 feet away and then teleport another 60 feet off the map.
What a jerk.
What happened?
That makes sense. He running away.
Oh no. Fuck. Wait, so are we out of initiative?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. Because I wasn't going to keep shooting him. Yeah, no, I'm not going to keep shooting him. Even if I could for like one more turn till he disappears around a roof.
I mean, yeah, he's into the building, so you'd have a hard time getting into his line of sight with him.
Yeah, so.
So all we got is 5 piles of goop. Or however many there were.
4 piles of goop.
It is for this faceless ones. If we may be able to track his blood, I mean, I can still see him with Hunter's mark.
I mean, I would have pursued until he until he disappeared into a building or the shadows or something like that. I would pursue. I would start to pursue for sure.
Okay.
Keeping in mind that Fly's gonna fall off after what, a minute, I think, or is it 10 minutes for Fly? 10 minutes. So
10 minutes for Fly.
I wouldn't let myself plummet to my death, but I would pursue until I could no longer follow him.
Okay.
I would join him.
Well, okay. You guys are going to be leaving your teammates behind because they can't go that fast.
I ain't letting him go alone.
You are or you're not?
I'm not letting him go alone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I'm letting him go alone. Fuck.
What does Hunter's Mark say? You have advantage to find it. Okay. Doesn't just magically tell you where he is.
Yeah, I exaggerated when I said I could see him, but I would clarify that I can
Exactly
track
where
him.
that motherfucker is.
Okay. I mean, you can try to follow him, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not. I mean, I'm not perceptive
You
now.
follow. You pursue him for a turn, and you can't see him. So
Yeah, so I would just head back. I would have to, for flavor wise, say that I wouldn't just let him run away without trying to pursue him until I knew that there was no hope. Hoping that he would like re-engage or something like that, or does he disappear just into the shadows, or does he go into a building, or where does he go when I lose sight of him?
you don't see.
Okay.
He has invisibility.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I would regroup with the crew, and I suppose we I don't know, pick up post this combat next week.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize what time it was.
Yeah, it's 10:35, 10:36.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys killed all his allies, so like, if you had wanted to capture him, you probably should have done it before you killed everyone. You tried. You used telekinesis, and then it didn't work. But
Yeah,
like,
I did wait. Yeah, I did wait a little long. Although I was with that, everyone was getting really fucked up. So I was like,
yes,
I can't.
it was not an easy fight for sure. Especially when Rog took 35 HP off of your healer.
Yeah, my bad.
It happens. Like that's the thing with like dex save spells is like you can target them so you don't hit your friends, but like rolling a natural 1 on a to hit roll. I like to play with consequences
Yeah.
for natural ones.
All right.
It makes them feel like they mean something rather than, oh, you just missed. Darn.
Yeah, your turn's over. Okay, cool. There's 6 seconds of this campaign.
Yeah. I mean, the consequences go both ways. Like the assassin missed Mordai and was like lost the rest of his turn. So
Yeah, and I mean, like you were saying, that the advantage of rolling a crit is so large that it makes sense that there needs to be at least a slightly, even, consequence. Yeah, it makes sense.
yes,
It's like, oh, you rolled a crit, you did 60 damage. You
yeah,
rolled
it's one of my biggest gripes with watching Critical Role is when they roll a 1 and they're like, shucks, I missed, and then they just keep going with their turn, and it's like, or when they roll a natural 20, they get to do extra damage. It's like, what? No, that there's a crit fail and crit success. There needs to be something.
Yeah.
There needs to be some sort of balance there. Otherwise, it's
It's
Yeah,
all in favor of players.
Yeah, it needs to
100%.
carry. It needs to carry the same weight, or at least
Yeah.
similar. It even having it potentially hit an ally or actually hit an ally, it's not critical damage to that ally. It's regular damage, so it's not even
Yeah.
an even split. It's still advantage to the players.
Yeah, but
But-
when you get nailed for 35 damage from a steel wind strike, that shit hurts.
That is fair.
it's the first time it's happened to Rog. To be fair,
I mean, I did hit
I
more.
gotta go. See you guys next week.
See you
Okay,
later.
see you guys.
Hey.
Then have to take off.